Oh, you into fitness? Well, you came to the right place.
Alright guys, welcome to another installment of the D.U.E.L series. Today we're hitting abs. Now, up to this point, all the workouts I've been showing have been me doing a variation of Lane Norton's fat. But fat doesn't really call out for anything specific for abs or things like forearm work. So I'm just going to show you a few of the exercises that I do, usually at the end of my leg day, whenever I'm training abs. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you a couple of the exercises that I like to do for my abs. You can take any combination of the exercises I'm about to show, do 6 to 8 sets twice a week, and you should be fine as far as building a solid midsection. So this exercise, I like to call it the decline crunch crossover combo. I don't know what the official name for this is, but I do it on a deep decline machine. You can set the level to whatever you feel comfortable. But a lot of times I notice that when people, I'll see them on the same bench and they'll start to do ab work. They'll come halfway and then just work at the top of the rep. I don't know. And I feel like I'm almost resting once I get to that point in the movement. I really like to focus on that bottom half. I feel like that's where most of the work is done. I like to come down slowly to the bench, lightly rest my shoulder blades on the bench, and then come up. I don't want to fully relax. I want to keep tension on my abs, keep it controlled. And so I only count the reps when I come straight up as a rep, and I do about 8 to 12 total. Alright, so next up is leg raise crunch combo. And at the beginning of those exercises, I like to keep my legs out straight in front of me and pause, gotta kind of tire out my hip flexors if possible. A lot of this, you know, when you do a leg raise, a basic leg raise, you're really just working your hip flexors. So I like to add this pause so that my abs act as a stabilizer muscle and for me to hold that position. And so this is not really one of the exercises I do all that often, but it is pretty good. I do it, I'd say maybe like once every 3 times that I work my abs. And same thing, after my pause I try to do about 8 to 10 reps. Next up is the weighted hanging crunches. Now this is definitely one of the ones I do every time I do abs. With this, I really want to focus on not swinging around too much if possible. But really I'm just focused on lowering and raising the weight, very controlled. If you just drop your legs, you're going to start swinging uncontrollably all over the place, you know? So with this, once again, I'm doing 8 to 12. I think I do 12 reps here. And this is just definitely something I do every time that I do abs. And lastly, if I ever do this, it's very rare, like maybe once every 5 times I do abs. And you can see, you know, by the time I get to this point in my ab workout, I'm tired, so it's pulling me forward. It always takes me several reps before I get the rhythm of this down. But it is a good exercise, you know, just cable crunches and, you know, just really focus on tightening your midsection. So you can see towards the end I finally get the hang of it. That's it for my ab workout, guys. For more information on abs in general, be sure to check out my video, OUN2 Six Packs. And other than that, be sure to like the Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, like, comment, share, subscribe. After all that, stay tuned.
Bitch, you wasn't with me lifting in the gym?